Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Aimee here. So today I thought we'd go ahead and talk about some Christmas mail romances. I know it's not December yet, but it's getting close. And I figured let's go ahead and do it. That way y'all can get y'all's Christmas TBR ready if y'all want to read any of these books I talk about today. I also have a video, kind of the same sort of video that I did last year that has some great Christmas mail romances in it that I read. I will link that one down below. But yeah, let's talk about some Christmas books. Now, some of the books I will be talking about won't be released until December, but at least you'll know about them. And then also, I actually couldn't find a lot of Christmas mail romances this year. I remember last year I had like a really big list, but I don't feel like I have that big of a list this year. I really couldn't find anything. So maybe nothing's just out yet, you know. Whenever I find some more, I will let y'all know. Also, I do plan on doing Vlogmas in the month of December. So look forward to that. Hopefully nothing goes wrong this year. I had a little mishap at the end of the month of December last year when I caught a stomach bug. That was not fun. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have any problems or interruptions this year. But anyway, so first on my list, and these aren't any type of order, we're just gonna go in the order that I wrote them down. I actually have this one in my possessions. My friend Ashley gave this to me. This is You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. This is by Timothy Janofsky. This author actually this is actually part of a series, by the way. The first book in this series is called Never Been Kissed. And I've actually have not read that book yet. It's on my list of books I want to read, but I have not gotten to it. But this is actually the second book in the series, and it's a holiday one. But it does state that it can be read as a standalone. It says on the back, a charming Christmas LGBTQIA+ new adult rom-com, perfect for fans of Schitt's Creek and Red, White, and Royal Blue. I've actually never watched Schitt's Creek, but I get told by so many people that I need to watch it. So I guess maybe that should be something I need to look into. But anyway, here we have Matthew Prince, of course, is a young, rich, spoiled brat. So I believe something happens, he does something, and he is shipped, it says shipped away to spend the holidays in his grandparents' charming small town. It's bad enough he's stuck in some festive winter wonderland. It's even worse that he has to share space with Hector Martinez, an obnoxiously attractive local who's unimpressed with anything and everything Matthew does. Just when it looks like the holiday season is bringing nothing but heated squabbles, the charity gala loses its coordinator, and Matthew steps in as a saintly act to get home early on good behavior. But even a Grinch can't resist the unexpected joy of found family. And in the end, the forced proximity and infectious holiday cheer might be enough to make a lonely prince's heart grow 3 sizes this year. It just sounds really cute. So yeah, thank you, Ashley, once again for sending me this book. I'm super excited to read it this holiday season. Next up, we have The Holiday Trap. This is by Roan Parrish. This one came out earlier this year, I think around September. And so I might have talked about it already, but it's on my Christmas holiday mail LGBTQ+ reads. This says, for fans of Alexandria Belfleur and Alexis Hall comes a charming, hilarious, and heartwarming LGBTQIA+ rom-com about 2 separate couples finding love over the holidays. Greta Rosakoff loves her tight-knit family and tiny Maine hometown, even if they don't always understand what it's like to be a lesbian living in such a small world. She desperately needs space to figure out who she is. Truman Belvedere has just had his heart crushed into a million pieces when he learned that his boyfriend of almost a year has a secret life that includes a husband and a daughter. Enter Greta and Truman's mutual friend, Ramona, who facilitates a month-long house swap. Over the winter holidays, each of them will have a chance to try on a new life and maybe fall in love with the perfect partner of their dreams. But all holidays must come to an end. And eventually, Greta and Truman will have to decide whether the love they each found so far from home is worth fighting for. It just sounds really cute. A little house swap, spouse swap. I don't know what we're gonna have here, but it sounds really cute. I spotted this one by its cover. It's just a very pretty holiday type of color. This is called His Last Christmas in London, and this is by Con Riley. I don't think I've ever read anything by this author. It says, falling for his final client won't make leaving London easy. So we have Ian and Guy. Ian is a talented young photographer desperate to stay in London, and Guy is an older, fierce food critic determined to keep him in his city. Ian shouldn't be attracted to a scathing food critic like Guy Parsons, not after the last time he fell for someone older, arrogant, and gorgeous. He knows better than to let dramatic good looks sway him since his last heartbreak. Besides, he's accepted a new job at the far end of the country and won't be staying. Having 1 month left in the city doesn't seem enough now Ian's fallen in love with London. Working as Guy's photographer for December might help him afford to stay a little longer, even if he hates Guy's brand of restaurant reviewing. When Guy turns out to be worlds away from the last man Ian fell for, shared meals soon result in shared secrets and feelings. More than attraction sparks between them as Christmas approaches. Intimate moments lead to intense passion, but is being well matched in the bedroom enough to stop the clock counting down to Ian leaving London and Guy for good. It says, steamy, snarky, and sweet, His Last Christmas in London is an utterly British, low-angst, age-gap workplace gay romance set in London, Cornwall. We also have another book in a series here. This is Got Me Merry. This is by Casey Cox, another author I have not read before, I don't think. This is from the Vet Shop Boys series. This is book number 6, but it also does say it can be read as a standalone. It says Got Me Merry is book 6 in the Vet Shop Boys series and can be read as a standalone. Expect plenty of humor, found family, best friends to lovers, a grumpy Christmas Grinch, a sunshiny Christmas lover, some very wacky Christmas traditions, a sizzling hot fun run on a freezing winter day, a two-legged dog with a heart of gold, meddling vets determined to add a sprinkling of love to the holidays, and a heartwarming happily ever after. Was that you? What? Are you okay? Come say hello? No? Maybe? This next book is an anthology I ran across of. This is called Kind Hearts at Christmas. This is going to be by a good many male romance authors. Although I don't really recognize a lot of these authors, but anyway, this book, if purchased, it goes, let's see, I think 50%, where is it at? I read it. Yes, this charity anthology is in support of Terrence Higgins Trust, with 50% of profits from its sales going to the Terrence Higgins Trust. It's UK's leading HIV and sexual health charity. We support people living with HIV and amplify their voices and help the people using our services to achieve good sexual health. So a Christmas book for a good cause. You can purchase it on Amazon. It'll be available to purchase until February 28th of 2023. This anthology includes tropes of snowed-in cowboys, holiday, forced proximity, fairy tale folklore, established couple, adult film star, only one bed, return to hometown, hurt comfort, school crushes, opposites attract, Good Boy, Bad Boy, Found Family, and Enemies to Lovers. It sounds like a good time. I do plan on purchasing this book off of Amazon. So all these books that I'm talking about, as always, will be linked down in my description box. So check this one out. These next 4 books, oh, by the way, let me backspace. Backspace. Let's go back a little bit. Got Me Merry will not be released until December 5th. Kind Hearts at Christmas, the one I just spoke about, will not be released until the 1st of December. And then these next 4 books I'm going to talk about, these are from, I'm guessing these are novellas because they're all part of a Secret Santa story. 2 will be released on December 6th and the other 2 will be released on December 13th. They're all wrote by different authors, but they all also have the same cover. First we have Daddy's Secret, and this is by MC Roth. It says, this Christmas promises to be the loneliest of Sullivan's life, and he's set to brave the season alone until he receives an amazing yet heartbreaking Secret Santa gift that was inspired by his best friend's pen pal, Lincoln. What starts as a thank you letter to Lincoln soon becomes more as Sullivan finds himself drawn to a man he's never met. A man who somehow seems to know him. The problem is, Sullivan needs a friend more than he needs a hookup. So he pretends to be married, taking an intimate relationship out of the equation. Soon pen and paper aren't enough, and he writes his phone number in his next letter, hoping that Lincoln will call him. When Lincoln finally does, Sullivan's breath catches at the sound of his voice. When Sullivan pretends that his fake husband is away on a business trip, Lincoln invites himself over for a Christmas movie marathon. Sounds kind of cute. We'll see. We'll check it out. Also on December 6th, we have Holiday in Hiding. This is by Lily Michaels. A reader advisory on this book, it says this book contains a description of an injured or abused animal. So yeah, we might want to be cautious about this one. I definitely don't like reading abused animal situations. That's like a hard pass for me. I've ran it across books before where I couldn't go any further. But anyway, we'll just mention it anyway. It says, hiding from his past may wind up leading Liam to the merriest Christmas of his life. This one has a very long synopsis, so I won't read too much into it. Constantly looking over his shoulder has become Liam Carlson's norm after 5 years in witness protection. Living with his new identity has come with a major downgrade in lifestyle and a lack of any meaningful connections. But when he loses his minimum wage job and the rundown apartment he called home, he finds himself in the middle of a Texas state park waiting for the marshal in charge of his case to help with relocation. A sudden ferocious storm destroys many of his belongings, including the tent that offered him some protection, but it also heralds in a sexy as hell park ranger, Jax Gallagher, who taunts Liam's long neglected libido. So we'll just call it quits right there. But yeah, this one will also be releasing on December 6th, sorry. Exposed by Christmas, this is by Hayden West. Releasing on December 13th, it says, secrets refuse to stay buried. Pulled in for an op he never wanted, Michael Little knows it won't be a hardship to pretend interest in his target. What does prove hard is knowing when it's over, he will have to walk away. Radek Dion has busted his ass to keep his name away from the shady dealings his family is involved in. Used to people wanting him for either those connections or due to him being a player in the NHL, he keeps to himself. Until one night, when he meets someone that gets to him on a level he's never expected. And then the last book in this Secret Santa story novella, we have Moving Mountains by S.J. Coles. Jacob would move mountains to spend Christmas with someone special. A suspicious death, and park ranger Cody Spencer will help him do just that. Special Agent Jacob Miles was looking forward to spending Christmas with someone special, but the job always gets in the way. or so his FBI agent X keeps telling him. So it's looking like another lonely holiday at home. But first, he's got to get to the bottom of a suspicious death in the picturesque mountain town of Silver Ridge, Colorado. A local drug dealer has been killed, and the local sheriff's minimal investigation seems to suggest that something's not quite right. So this one looks like it's going to be like a little mystery. We got a little mystery Christmas mail romance happening here. But anyway, those are the 4 books releasing December 6th and December 13th from this A Secret Santa story. These next last couple books will be releasing this month, or maybe have already been released. Yes, this one was released on November 10th. This is The Christmas Leap, and this is by Kira Andrews. It looks like this is part of a series, the Festive Fakes series. This is book 2, but I think it can be read as a standalone. It says, The Christmas Leap by Kira Andrews is a Christmas romance featuring friends to lovers, a bi awakening, my favorite, first times, also my favorite, and of course, a happy ending. This standalone novel takes place in the same universe as The Christmas Deal. Okay, well, let's check out The Christmas Deal. So we have The Christmas Deal. Yay! This is the first book in this Festive Fakes series, but they both can be read as standalone, so, if you rather one over the other. This one says, this one is a steamy holiday gay romance featuring fake boyfriends, bisexual awakening, a clueless single dad with an angry preteen, and of course, a happy ending. I might have to put this one on my list. So we have a little series here by Kira Andrews, Festive Fakes, books 1 and 2. Wow, this one was released in 2019. So yeah. Isn't this cover adorable? I love it. This is A Kiss for Santa. This is by Mia Monroe. It says, this year, Santa gets a gift too. One night every year, I deliver gifts to all the good people around the world. I have everything I could want, a beautiful private home, loving friends and family, and the most amazing job in existence. All my needs are more than met, and the other 364 days of the year are mine to spend how I wish. The only thing I don't have is a love of my own. I've been hopelessly in love with Luca Vincent for years, watching him from afar, but he has a full life, and it would be selfish of me to woo him away. Which is a problem because I have to be married soon or lose my Christmas magic to my brother. Neither of us wants that to happen, leaving me with 2 choices. Let the council arrange a marriage or find my own husband fast. Doesn't it sound really cute? And this cover is adorable. This one was also released on November 10th. This one won't be releasing till November 22nd. This is A Changeling Christmas by Eli Easton. It says an avalanche, a quaint Christmas inn, and an assignment to sit on an international thief until the cops can arrive. What could go wrong? Probably everything. It says A Changeling Christmas is a mistaken identity, snowed in together rom-com romance with all the Christmas feels. Ella Frank and Brooke Blaine are bringing us a Christmas story. I'm really excited about it. This is Once Upon a Sexy Scrooge. This will be released on November 29th. It says this is a sweet and sexy holiday romance. The synopsis is pretty long, but this says, Christmas. The most magical time of the year. A time when the snow is falling, cider is flowing, and couples are kissing under the mistletoe. Too bad all that makes me want to gag. So we have a Scrooge, and then we have someone that looks like who owns a Christmas tree farm at a 5-star luxury resort. A lumberjack who has a Christmas tree farm. This should be fun. And last but not least, this is M.M. Scrooge. So another Scrooge story. This is by Lee Colgan. This one looks like it might be a little bit on the dark side. It says M.M. Scrooge is a spicy hot horror retelling of A Christmas Carol as part of the collaboration Monsters and Mayhem, a male horror collection adapting some of your favorite classic horror stories with a male-male romance twist. What? I might have to check out this Monsters and Mayhem series or whatever it's gonna be, because that sounds really intriguing. So yeah, a horror Christmas male-male romance coming at you. It's already here, November 4th. I'm definitely gonna be checking this out. Looks like there's a lot of books in this Monsters and Mayhem series, and it's wrote by different authors. So yeah, like I said, all these books will be linked down below if you want to check out any of those, plus they're the ones that are included in a series. Go check those out. I definitely want to check out the Vet Boys, as well as the Fake Festive series. I don't know, it sounds like a good time. But anyway, those are the ones I have so far, so get your Christmas reading list ready. Let me know in the comments if I missed out on anything. Let me know, and I will definitely look into it. If you're looking forward to a good read for the month of December, let me know all the things down below. As always, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all all doing well out there. Get ready for the holiday season, and I'll see y'all very, very soon in a new video. Bye, y'all.